We're at the beautiful Breakers Resort in West Palm Beach, Florida, at the annual league meeting, sitting down with Broncos head coach Nathaniel Hackett. It's pretty nice here, huh?
Oh, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, there's nothing like the ocean and the beach.
Are you a surfer? Or are you going to try and get out there?
Nah, I don't know how much surfing. You know, those animals that live below, if they can bite you, I don't like going around those things. So, but no, it's a beautiful place.
I told George Payton that there was a shark out there.
That's what I heard.
See? So you heard the same thing?
One thing I can tell you is that in the ocean, there are sharks. And you can ask the coaches. Shark Week's one of my favorite weeks in the world during the year. I mean, I just love watching Shark Week, and that's made me not like the ocean much.
Do you ever show shark videos to the team to get them pumped up or anything like that?
Sometimes here and there, but definitely when Shark Week is on, it's on all the time in the locker rooms. I think it's a great educational piece.
This is your first time at the owners' meetings as a head coach. What are your responsibilities here? I mean,
you know, right now we've got a lot of different meetings that we have to attend. Some of the things on the new rule changes and just kind of getting some just different knowledge about what's going on throughout the NFL.
Is it fun to be around your peers now? Like you're a head coach, you know, everybody sort of congratulate you, that
it's
kind of thing?
It's just great to see my friends, you know, seeing Robert Sala just walk by and Matt LaFleur and just guys that I've, you know, we've all worked together, been together, and just they mean the world to me. So just being able to hang out with them is great.
Well, let's talk about the Broncos a little bit here. Fans are pumped up about Russell Wilson. I mean, they're really excited. Has it settled down now? Is it reality now?
Yeah, you know, I think that it's so exciting to have a guy like him, not only because of the player that he is, but the person he is. So I think that all these things are so exciting, and you know, just happy to get to know him even more, and slowly, pretty soon, I think in about a week or two, get all those guys in the building.
Yeah, when you interviewed for the job here, I'm sure quarterback came up. Was there an idea that this might be a possibility coming up?
I think that, you know, throughout the interview process and talking with George, I think everything was up in the air. You know, there were some good players that were there at the time, and we talked about everything, and I think that that's kind of how you have to do it. You have to look and see how everything changes, the climate changes, and what becomes available. And it just happened that this ended up working out great for us.
A 9-time Pro Bowler. It's not often changes teams right in the middle of his career like this. What do you think Russ will do for the building? I mean, just having a guy like that, a Super Bowl winner, what does he do for the culture?
I would say just his intensity, his love for the game shows and shines out from within him, and you know, it just kind of just his demeanor. I mean, it's about winning, and you know, I've heard George say it a couple times, his obsession with winning, and I think I look at it from a coach's standpoint. Coaches, you know, we stay in there, we keep working, we want to do more, and we don't have the opportunity to play. So you're always hoping you can get a player that's the same obsession that we have, and I would say that he's got that. So I think it's just that intensity, that excitement for the game is something that he's going to bring the minute he walks in.
He already got the players all together and everything. I mean, do you like seeing that kind of a leadership?
I mean, I think, you know, I've always believed that coaching-led teams are good teams, player-led teams are great teams. And so I think that's so important, that you know, and watching him doing that just shows that we're on the right track.
Not bad to go from Aaron Rodgers to Russell Wilson, huh?
No doubt. I mean, two great quarterbacks, different, very, very different. I think that's the fun thing about this game.
What do you think that Russ is like out on the field? I mean, how is he different?
You know, his ability to extend the plays, his ability to accurately throw the football is awesome. And just, again, his intelligence, his ability to get in and out of good plays is going to be awesome to watch and experience. And so he just brings so much.
Do you think he'll be tough to coach in the sense that he demands a lot out of his coaches and always wants to know why? Why are we doing this? Why? You know, do you think?
I don't think it's necessarily tough. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think it's great conversation. I mean, I think that as a coach, you always have a why, and you always want to prove that why, and you want to talk about that. Just like those will be the conversations with him. You know, if he has something that he's interested in or he wants to do, as long as he's got a why, then let's do it. I mean, I think every single thing that we do, everybody's got to have that great communication. That's what we got to create with him.
And I know that's something you've talked about when you've been asked about, okay, what kind of offense are you going to run? You say you put the players in the best position to succeed for their skill set. What do you think that means for a guy like Russ?
Well, I think, you know, right now, before I say anything specific, it's about us getting together once we get here on April 11th, start getting to know each other, watching him learn, watching the different things that he does, and after watching all of his tape from the past couple years, now you want to get him in the building, like I said, and get to know him and see what that is for him, and that's when we'll start developing it even and making it kind of toning it down and getting it real tight.
talking about when the players come back, April 11th. What is your message going to be to the team?
Hey, let's get in this building and let's get to work. I mean, it's time to win and win a lot.
Do you have to do something because you're new as a head coach there? I mean, do you say something like, hey, this is how things are going to be? You establish sort of a standard, anything like that?
I think as you go and they start getting to know me, they understand the just kind of those standards that we're going to set. And our job as coaches is to hold them accountable to that standard. So we'll show it to them and we'll let them come in here and get ready to rock and roll.
Are you guys ready for them to come back? I mean, you're fired up?
If they could come in right now, I'd be fired up for it. I'd want them to come in. I mean, that's why we do this. We do this to coach football and coach these players. And, I'm honored to be able to be in front of them and talk with them. And I can't wait for them to get back.
I just have a couple more questions for you here. Working with George, you guys got a little bit of a different personality. I mean, he's a little more calm, mellow, soft-spoken.
I'm a hugger. He's not. It goes back. Yeah.
You think you complement each other well then? Or?
No, I think we really do. In the end, regardless of what your personality is, it's about communication. And I think that's the thing that I respect so much of George's. His ability to communicate is just phenomenal, and I just appreciate that so much.
And then the last one I have for you here is the schedule probably coming out here in a couple of weeks. What would you think of the Broncos potentially going overseas, playing a game maybe in England or something like that?
Oh, I would love it. I was lucky enough to do that 4 times while I was at Jacksonville, and I loved the experience. I mean, we played at Wembley, and I think everybody needs to witness that. I mean, fans, I want my family to see it. There's so many great things about it. I mean, it is an incredible atmosphere out there in London.
Good for the Broncos brand, of course. You embrace the culture if you go over there? Or
without a doubt. I just love it over there. We'd go down, and there was a pub we'd always go hang out at, and just kind of being there and just so much history. It's unbelievable.
Awesome. Well, Coach, I hope that you enjoy your time here. The weather, I mean, it's a pretty nice backdrop.
Yeah, This is pretty sweet. This is pretty sweet.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate your time.
No doubt.